yourself.
What's up, everybody? This is Mike here at Row Comics, and yeah, it's been a day. I've decided after last week's whatever to do this a couple days early today, as opposed to maybe, hey, thank you, YouTube always reminding me that I'm broadcasting now on my channel. Hopefully they remind other people instead of tomorrow or maybe Monday or even Tuesday, like last Tuesday into Wednesday. Tuesday was ridiculous. And then I noticed as I was preparing, because see the little Twidget thing. So you're going to see this right here. See that right there? Oh, wait, no, you can't see it on the main screen. Damn it. But there's this little widget thing that I use, Twidget, which Longa mentioned, that I use to show the chat, you know, on OBS, because this is OBS that I'm using, and it wasn't showing the, well, you know what, hold on, I'll bring this to the next screen, which, of course, it's always going to be DC. It always starts with DC, but there, see now how it showed up right there, and it wouldn't show, like, you can see my icon, my little logo there, that's in the little square there on the left-hand side, and then there's a little circle which has YouTube, the YouTube logo. So for some reason, it wasn't showing the little icon, the little, you know, my little icon there. And the OCD in me, it just bugged me. So I had to re-download it. And apparently Twidget is now a Microsoft thing or something. And I had to go to the Microsoft store, and it was nonsense and ridiculous. And here we are. So without further ado, enough of that nonsense. Let's get started. As you can see right there, it is Aquaman #2. And I do believe, no, there is no two of whatever, so I'm guessing this is an ongoing, but regardless, this is issue #2. There is cover A by Travis Moore. This one is cover B by Miko Suyan, and it's also a cardstock variant. And then there is this Jim Lee cover C, and I believe it is going to be in black and white too. So yeah. Here we have Batman Beyond, The White Knight, #1. This is an 8-issue miniseries, which is done by Sean Gordon Murphy, if I remember. I think that's the way his name goes. Let me see. Well, he's just using Sean Murphy now. So, yeah, that is issue #1, cover A, right there. He also does the writing, the drawing, the inking, the coloring, the lettering, I think. He might even put the staples in the book. Perhaps even, maybe he might even hand deliver it to me. Who knows? But that is cover A right there by him. And this is cover B. Up next, we have Batman. And to be honest with you, I have no idea who these bozos are, nor do I care. I honestly don't even know if I ordered any of this. I mean, I probably did. But if I ordered maybe more than like 2 copies of each cover, because there are a bunch of covers, let me see as I stall here to check out my shipping invoice and see what I did in there. But this is Batman and FaZe Clan #1, whomever they are. I have no idea. I mean, at least Fortnite I knew. Not that I've ever played it or anything, but I at least knew of it. These dudes, no clue, don't care. But clearly, either they paid DC to give them a book, or they must be doing something. Let's see. Okay, so, oh, geez, yes. So, oh, well, I'm only getting cover A. So these other covers here, I'm not getting them. There's this one here, whatever. Although I will say, that Riddler, that looks like a Riddler up there. And there's this one here. And there's this one. And this one. And thankfully, that is the end of it. But yes, yeah, couldn't care less. There's a level of like caring, and I'm so far below it, it's not even funny as regarding that. But back to good stuff, we have Batman One Dark Knight. This is by Jock. And this cover here is by Jock. He's writing and drawing this too. Just like Mr. Murphy. And this is cover B. Now this one here, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, but I am not. This is a Paul Pope cover, variant cover right there. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be getting that. It was just those bozos there. Here we have DC versus Vampires, which I cannot wait to read. This book has been a really enjoyable book for me. And I'm surprised because I'm just surprised. But this is issue number 6. And this is a 12-issue miniseries. And as you can see, as you might recognize, this was also the thumbnail for this week's stream. There was another one. I'll mention it when we get there, but there wasn't enough boobage there for me. Otherwise, I would have used that. But this one here, just as good. Otto Schmidt, that's his cover right there. And unfortunately, they still employ the thief, Francesco Mattina. Francesco, I don't care. He's the thief. Doesn't matter. Whatever he calls himself. Sensational Wonder Woman Special number 1. This is the A cover. And it is by... Let's see if I can... Belen Ortega. And this B cover, I believe there's 3 total, is by Jung Jun Yoon. My goodness. And this C cover, please let it be like Smith. Maria Laura Sinapo. Maria Laura Sinapo. And it's the International Women's Day variant right there. Cover C. Then Shadow War begins. This is their Alpha one-shot. This cover here is by John Boy Mayers. And this is the B cover by Viktor Bogdanovic. And this is also a cardstock variant. Now this is going to be running through Deathstroke Incorporated, Robin, and I think maybe Batman or maybe not. But I at least know it's going to be going through those 2 books. So, Swamp Thing, number 11 of 16, which is a really weird number to make your miniseries, but it is. It's going to be a 16-issue miniseries. This is the Mike Perkins cover right there. And here is the Francesco Francavilla variant. Cool variant. And last but not least, a very small week for DC. Well, let's see. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 books. Okay. And only, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 of those are Batman and Bat adjacent because the next one that we're going to get into, War for Earth 3, it does feature the Teen Titans, and if they're going to have Nightwing, then he is, maybe Robin. And Shadow War is going to have Batman, even though I don't think he's the main driving force, perhaps, maybe, not sure. DC versus Vampire has Batman in there, and then, of course, the 3 Bat books before that. So, yeah, I mean, it's a small week for them. I mean, this is the 5th week of March, the 5th Wednesday, the 5th new comic book day of March. And here is cover B by Gleb Melnikov. And that is the cardstock variant right there. Over in the MCU, as I get rid of that Explorer there, here we have Amazing Spider-Man number 93. Now, for some reason, they were listing the black and white cover, but I'm like, you know what? You got to see Art Adams in color. Even though black and white did look good, but I prefer this. So I'm not sure if this is exactly what the cover is going to look like as far as the logo and the Spider versus Spider thing on the bottom is concerned. But I was trolling the internet and I found this one. Now, some people get pissed because there is the text on the bottom there. See where it says Spider versus Spider and all that? Last week, or rather this past week, this past Wednesday, they did it with an Avengers book where there was like a ton of text on the cover. And I had a couple customers who told me that they were annoyed by this. And I'm like, well, dude, this is how they used to do books back in the day. I don't know why you would be annoyed by it. I mean, I understand if you want to, have a clean cover and see all the art or whatever, but, this is a throwback, man, But anyways, apparently, allegedly, I have not seen this issue yet, so I do not know, but this is wrapping up the Beyond miniseries, or the Beyond storyline, rather. Sorry. That's been why did I do that? That's been going through Amazing Spider-Man for a while. So we shall see. And after this, I believe is I don't have to skip. Is John Romita Jr., I believe, coming on. So this is the Mark Bagley variant right here. And here we have the Pat Gleason variant. Captain Marvel, number 37. 37, wow. 37 is right there. And then there is this Rian Gonzalez X-Gwen variant, as well as this Peach Momoko variant right there. Dark Ages wraps up its 6-issue miniseries run with issue number 6, obviously. Here we have the Mahmoud Asrar variant. And then there were 2 other variants. One was by Ryan Stegman, and I don't remember what the other one was, but they were for ratios. I think one was 25 and the other one was 50, and I'm like, yeah, no. But they did look cool, I think. Ghost Rider number 2 is right here. This is Kyle, the dude that did the Titans United variants. And I do like his work a lot. So I'll just call him KG. This is KG. There you go. Or KN, sorry, KN. Here is Peach Momoko. This is a variant by her. And actually, I didn't even notice. I was looking at this. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool because the way he has Ghost Rider looking. And then I noticed to the right, it's Johnny Blaze right there. He has his head there too, his face. So it's not just Ghost Rider's skull. And here is the Philip Tan Carnage. I forgot what the name of this is. Carnage Forever variant right there. There's going to be a couple more Carnage Forever variants. So prepare yourself. Hulk number 5 is up next. And there happens to be 2 Hulk books this week. There's this one right here. Here we have the Jorge Fornes. Oops. Sorry about that. There it is. The Window Shades variant, which I find to be hilarious. Just because of the way he's looking through there. And then we have this John Boy Mayers Carnage Forever variant. Actually, yeah, looking at the big screen here, these covers are really cool. Up next, we have Hulk Grand Design Monster number 1. Now, I'm not sure if that's... Well, it says there, Hulk Grand Design, and underneath it says Monster, so I'm assuming there would be a colon there. And that is issue number 1. Oh, sorry, cover A, my bad. Here is the... Now, it says Martin, so it could either be Marcos Martin. I'm trying to remember the other Martins. But this is a Martin variant. Whichever Martin that might be, that is him right there. And then this is the Ed Piskor variant. This cover is by Ed Piskor. The book, the interior, is written and drawn by Jim Rugg, and they got into a little bit of hot water recently because of a variant for their Red Room book that they're doing together. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. Here we have Immortal X-Men #1. Now, your book, when you go to the store on Wednesday to buy this, it will not look like this. What I did is I took, because it's a wraparound cover, so what I did is I took it and I rotated it so you can see the entire cover instead of just half of it, because this is like the Last Supper, and there are a bunch of mutants there. So just know that this will be a wrap. It's a wrap. Let's see, we got Colossus. I see Mr. Sinister. We got Emma. We got Destiny. Mystique. Is that Sebastian? Sebastian Shaw. It looks like Storm, maybe. Nightcrawler. Oh God, I can't remember that dude's name. Azazel. Maybe Kitty, perhaps? And Lockheed? Yeah. It's quite a distance away, and it's kind of smallish. But yeah, so it'll be half on the front and half on the back. Here we have the Jeff Johnson Carnage Forever variant for Immortal X-Men. Right there. Here's Iron Fist #2. This is a 5-issue miniseries. And this is the Jim Chung variant. I like Jim Chung's art. I wish he was doing a book. That would be nice. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, #36. That's the main cover right there. Then this is the Tyler Kirkham Carnage Forever variant. And this is the Sharp variant. Now, it could be Liam Sharp, or it could be another Sharp. I do not know. I do not honestly care, but it is a Sharp variant. Here we have Silk, issue #3. That's cover A. Here is the awesome. This almost was the thumbnail for the stream. It was either this one or one other one. And this isn't what I was going to tell you about. It when we get there. I'll tell you about that one. But this was a final candidate, but I didn't go with it. But it's the In-Hyuk Lee Carnage Forever variant, and here is the C cover, Ruin, Dyke Ruin, I think is how you say it. DK Dyke, I don't know. DIKE. Silver Surfer Rebirth, issue #4. This is the halfway point for this 6-issue miniseries. And that cover, I believe, is Ron Lim. I can't see it. It's not up on the screen yet. But there is this Paolo Siqueira Carnage Forever variant. And then we have this David Talaski variant right there. Okay. Yes. The A cover here, that is Ron Lim in all his glory. So, Spider-Woman is up next, and my dumbass forgot to put a letter there, so you're seeing the David Nakayama Carnage Forever variant as opposed to the main A cover, which is right here. I believe this is probably Pere Perez, perhaps. Here we have Star Wars Bounty Hunters, issue #21. This is the A cover. And then there is this Chris Sprouse Lucasfilm 50th anniversary variant right there. Excellent #2 is up next with this cover by Mike Allred. And then we have this Jeff Shaw B cover, or variant cover. X-Men Unlimited Latitude #1 is right here. Now, I don't know exactly how they're going to do this, because I want to say, I think it's Hickman and Declan Shalvey, if I remember correctly. But I think there was this was like one of the gimmicks that they did on the Marvel Unlimited app or whatever. They're finally printing it. Or maybe I have it confused with the Spider-Man one. Well, whatever it is, it's finally going to be printed, thankfully. And then there is this one here by maybe Nico Henderson or Erica Henderson. Then there is this Loki PVC Bank that will be coming in. And with any purchase of Marvel Comics, whether they are new or old or whatever, you will get a free copy of Marvel Previews, which will not look like this. But I do like this shade of purple. But it will actually have a cover on there. I promise. Well, I don't want to... Actually, I take that back. I don't know. Hopefully, it will have a cover on there. Over in Independent Land, there's a couple of books. Not too many. We got this one here, Animal Castle #4. This is cover A. The Delep Winter Animals variant. Or main cover? No, it's the main cover. What am I talking about? And then there is this B cover. Delep Pretend Silvio variant. Whatever that means. That is what this is. Okay, now here, this would have been the thumbnail, but I don't know if I could have done anything with that logo, and usually she's a little more busty, so I would have gone with that, but I didn't, because I went with this. I went with DC versus Vampires. This is Darkstalkers Morrigan #1. This is cover A, and cover B really didn't look good. I don't know exactly who this is, but they should have had somebody like Frank Cho on there or something, because that's how she's supposed to look. Newburn #5, Chip Zdarsky. Rick Remender is continuing to write Righteous Thirst for Vengeance #6. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the end of the first storyline, but it is the 6th issue, so that is a possibility. Here we have Rogue Sun number 2. I was going to say #7. This is cover A, which I believe is the only cover that I'm getting. Something is Killing the Children #21. This is cover A. This is cover B, which is a die-cut cover by Jenny Frison. Here is cover C, which is the bloody variant to that cover. This is Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the official movie prequel. Now, the way they spell that is not Prequel. It's Prequuill. Get it? Prequel, because of Sonic Hedgehog quills. See? Here we have Spawn. This is issue number 328. And he is still trying to perpetuate this false narrative that this book is record breaking. But it's not. Should have an asterisk. This is cover B, which was originally supposed to be a Todd McFarlane cover, but he handed off to Gian Giordano. And you know what? I don't mind it. That's a pretty cool cover. Here we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Annual for 2022. This is the Kevin Eastman cover. And then there is the regular issue of the ongoing, issue number 127. This is cover A. Now, this could potentially be cover B by Eastman. They did not have the correct cover for it, or they didn't have any cover for it, I should say. So then I was looking over Twitter, and I was able to find this one. Now I'm hoping that this is the cover, because this is kind of cool. But then again, so is this one. Either one, I'm good with. But yeah. The Basco scenario is here. What's up? What's up, Basco? Great to meet you early. Yes, my friend. I think we've been on some panels together before or whatever, but usually they're chaotic. Probably most likely when Nerdman was on or something like that. But yeah, no, I definitely agree. And thanks for stopping by, dude. I appreciate it. And then we have this. This is the final item, of which I will be getting in this Wednesday. This is a Demon Slayer pop. I don't know how to pronounce this dude's name. I am not even going to attempt to, because I've slaughtered enough names throughout the 3 companies, or 4 companies. Actually, I think there were Image, IDW. Maybe there were 5. Whatever it was, I've slaughtered enough names today. So I'm just going to leave this there. If you recognize them, I mean, I'm hoping that Demon Slayer doesn't have like a bunch of people wearing a white hat like that. But if they do, I mean, hey, more power to them. But this will be coming in. Whether it lasts or not, I do not know. Demon Slayer apparently is trying to save the comic book industry, or they're better than the comic book industry, or whatever false narratives people are perpetuating on the internet. Whatever, manga nonsense. But anyways, that is it, my friends. That is everything that will be coming out this Wednesday, which is the 4th Wednesday of the month. Oh, sorry, not the 4th, the 5th. The 5th Wednesday of the month. And usually there's odds and ends and stuff like that. Thankfully, DC didn't do a bunch of annuals and specials and all that. But yeah, there are some definitely, as you're seeing them scroll through, there are some really cool covers coming out. Hopefully the interior is just as good. With some of the books I do know, like that Ghost Rider, I am going to enjoy. It showed Wonder Woman really quickly again. But yeah. Oh, and the Turtles, I forgot to mention too. In that Turtles issue number 127, there is the reappearance of the first female turtle, not that Jenica turtle that they created about a year or so ago, something like that. But apparently this is from the 90s, and they're reintroducing her into the this Turtles book. So if you have any interest in that, be sure to get it, because I'm sure all the flippers are going to be out there and en masse trying to get issues without pre-ordering them so they can flip them. But yes, that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. If you, for some reason, need to get in touch with me, there is all the information there. RogueComics.online is the place to go, where I do all the work for you. All you got to do is click on the links, find the corresponding social media icon of whatever you're on, and click it, and chances are I will be on there. And if you need to get in touch, just DM, PM, whatever it's called, message me, doesn't matter. But thanks for watching, and as always, have a great new comic book day.